Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
Oh, go pee, girl.
Hello.
By girl, I mean Pixel. Sorry.
Hello, Pixel. I hope you have a very nice urination. If you had any asparagus recently, I hope it doesn't smell like asparagus. Although, when I really like asparagus, and when I have to pee after I eat asparagus, I'm like, it's a nice reminder.
You like it?
I like it.
You should make a candle out of it.
Is it like an asparagus pee candle?
Yeah.
Sell it at your local bookstore?
Yeah.
Not that anybody would go to their local bookstore.
I think they're doing like curbside pickup if you want to
Oh.
pick up a book.
Yeah, we should support the local unnamed bookstore.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we're streaming again.
Wow.
How many times have we streamed this week?
I don't know if it's the number of times, but the number of hours. I mean,
Like 6 hours?
it's not my channel. I wasn't doing anything.
Right. Well, you were there for moral support.
Yeah.
Shit. Well, somebody won the remix contest, and the winner is Dave. Dave, congratulations. You won the remix contest. Very proud of you, Dave. This was a very hard one. There were so many fucking submissions, so many of them that got close. The reason why we picked Dave was because Dave had the most fully realized musical universe. Oh, Pixel, you had some asparagus. I could probably smell it from here. Jamie, yeah, I had a great birthday. Me and Alyssa got donuts. We went on a nice hike. We got some very delicious Thai food. I watched this movie called Parasite. It was very nice.
You made it sound like you were alone. and then she left, and I watched a movie alone.
Yeah, we watched it together. It was very nice. It was an amazing birthday, but yeah, thank you for that.
You're
Okay.
welcome.
But yeah, congratulations, Dave. You did an excellent job. So we'll probably just play it real quick for those of us who haven't heard it. But some honorable mentions include Stasis' track, probably the highest production value of all of them. Really incredible track. You did an amazing job, Stasis. And Frog Dad and Jamie's submission was very wholesome. Amazing songwriting, great lyrics. Very nice reinterpretation of the original in a completely different genre. But after much deliberation, we just had to give it to Dave. So I'm going to play it real quick. Here's Dave's submission. It's probably like 6 in the morning. Wake up, Dave. Leaf water. Babe, you can drink your disgusting ass herb water as long as you please make yourself. That'd be very nice.
You want some right now? I already made it.
Okay, sorry. Alright.
Sounds like this.
Alright. You did a great job, babe. Play 3 notes.
Like 6.
just sampled the bass and threw a bunch of effects and stuff. You got so much detail on this shit. Yeah, next famous contest is mashing up Dave's song with Jamie's and Frog Dad song. We're just gonna continue recombining the three finalists from each remix contest until we just end up with just mush. Musical pulp. Right.
Take a listen. Sounds like
Can't be all samples. What?
Forgot the punch.
Yo, dog, I remixed your remix, so you can remix while you remix. That's a nice track. Wow. Yes, there is a Cohen Sound Discord. I'm in it. Just come through. It's very nice. You started a Patreon. Just send me an email. You could probably just go to their website. Or you're going to search it. Maybe, I don't know how you search for new Discords. What the fuck? Yeah, wow, so incredible job, Dave. Once again, congratulations for winning the remix contest. Dave is now officially remix royalty, and his submission is now on my YouTube and SoundCloud. Congratulations, Dave. Well, shit. Yeah, accept that shit, babe.
If I wait until one more person accepts,
They'll be-
then I'll be the Jesus, 1,000. Never mind.
You'll be if Alyssa waits until one more person accepts the invite to Cohen Sounds Discord.
They don't care about
She'll
this.
be the 1,000th member. This is really important. So please, somebody join Cohen Sound Server so that she can be the 1,000th member, and her life will be complete.
Yeah.
Cool. So the next question is, what do we do with our lives now that my album is out and we've roasted all the remix contests
And Dream Funk is over,
and,
right?
and Dream Funk is over? I guess it's back to the old good old fashioned roast zone. Unless you guys have some other ideas. Hopefully some of you have listened to the album. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you have any questions on how I made any of the shit, we can talk about that. Yeah. All right. Back to the roast zone. It is. Oh boy. I sure do love roasting tracks, but at least they won't be my track anymore. Here we go. All right. So let's scroll up. Looks like I already roasted these. Yes, yes, yes. Big old yes. Okay. Yes. Big old yes. Kawaii. Yes. 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 Big old yes. Up. Here we go. First one is Yubin. Thank you so much. The Trash Man remix. All right, Trash Man, you're up. Garbage John.
One. Garbage.
What? Your hentai what? Oh, I think we heard this, no? Maybe she edited it. Oh, you fucking missed it. Looks like 1,000 people have already joined. Gosh darn it, baby. Yeah. Pete, seems like I already heard this one. I already gave you feedback, Trash Man. It's a very catchy, nice banger. I just felt like the drums were a little bit repetitive. But anyways, let's keep going. We got Jamie with Shibuya. Let's hear it, Jamie. You have to speak English? Where is it saying? Communicate in English. I don't know, maybe they don't want any incel terrorist plots on their Discord.
Many of the English speakers are Veronica.
Yeah, okay. I'm about to get canceled here. Alright.
Boop, boop. Paid a whole $100 for that.
Gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm just giving,
Oh my
towing it. Doing a little foot job. Giving, what's his keyboard? A MIDI keyboard. A cheap, dirty MIDI keyboard.
It's
A
cleaner.
foot job.
Are you kidding? Yours is so fucking dirty.
That's true. Okay, so that was Shibuya by Jamie. All right, so very nice
That's beautiful.
synths, ARPs, good vibe. Good vibe, mix needs work.
Oh,
No, but seriously, vibe was very good. Nice, beautiful pads, textures. Couple of things. I felt the arrangement was a little bit slow. I think you could have given us a bigger payoff once the drop hit after the initial ambient intro. So, for example, this right here, very beautiful. I think that could have been a little bit more dramatic. Maybe giving us some fat booty bass, big ass sub or something like that. Maybe drop everything else out. Huge crash or something like that. Just felt like it could have been a little bit more worthwhile. Over here, I really like this B section. Once again, I felt like the transition to that could have been a little bit more dramatic, and part of it is just the mix. I feel like your drums could punch through a little bit more, specifically your kick and snare. Some elements feel a little bit quiet, for example, the bass, but then again, hearing this in a new environment, so I'm not the most qualified. But yeah, that's my 2 cents. Make the transitions a little bit more dramatic, refine the mix, use reference tracks, and just tidy up the arrangement, make it a little bit faster pace. Other than that, very good work, Jamie. Thoughts?
very beautiful. I like the ambient sounds and nice arps. I like the juxtaposition with the grittier synths, the analog sound and synths. Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Chicken Nugget Garage. Yep. Majesto. It's okay, you can tag me. You're welcome, Jamie. Diddly diddly. very clean and beautiful. Oh, yeah. Skip it up a beepo. Cool. All right, that was Regesta with Chicken Nugget Garage, just like a fucking hoarder's house. For garage, just like a free, like those warehouse freezers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just that's your garage, and it's just filled to the brim with frozen chicken nuggets.
Do you like chicken nuggets?
They're not bad.
Oh.
But you know what they're made out of? Pink slime. You
What?
just like take a chicken and then just like pulverize it, break it down to its just basic components.
Yeah.
Or just pink slime
Yeah.
and just mold it,
Yeah.
bread it, fry it, freeze it.
You're a freak.
And then you gotta defrost it.
And then give it to your
And
kids.
then give it to your kids. All right, so okay, cool. Very nice, chill, garagey vibe. Very loungy. Nice roads work towards the second half. Mix was pretty clean. I like the main piano synth sound you're using. Reminded me of a lot of the synth in "Everything in Its Right Place" by
Yeah.
Radiohead. So that was a really nice sound. Overall, the pace of it felt a little slow. I think it could easily be a minute and a half shorter, maybe 2 minutes shorter. Your chord progression, I don't know if you know this, but the root chord, you're playing it, but the bass is never playing the root when you're going back to the tonic. So it sounds never quite resolved. I think at the very least you can alternate between hitting the root when you get to the beginning of the phrase and not hitting the root, which is what you're doing now. But to always not hit the root every single time feels a little disorienting.
Yeah.
Other than that, drums, there's like this one open hi-hat that you've panned to the left that's constantly going like tss, 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 and it's getting a little bit old. I think you could vary it up by lengthening or shortening it, playing with velocity, using multiple open hi-hats, changing up the pattern. Just gets a little repetitive. Other than that, very nice chicken nugget groove. So I'm going to be giving you a nice big old yes, Rajesto. Nice big old yes for you. Wow. Oh boy. Oh, look at this. Punishment. Okay.
Well, now I'm nervous.
What? What?
Never mind.
What?
Jesus. You scared me. Now I forgot.
Sorry.
I think that clap sample could have been better, or maybe bust out to a little bit of reverb, given it a little bit of space. I think so many of the other instruments had a good amount of space and created a nice atmosphere, but that sound. Also the vocal chop that happened like every half note, that was just consistent. It was the same. You could do like you could automate like a formant shift or something, or automate echo, automate some saturation.
Very good points.
I don't know why I'm
Very
telling
good
it
points.
to you. Like you made this song.
Okay, yeah. I'll put a formant.
Okay.
I'll put a formant shifter on it. Jeez. Oh, jeez, Rick.
Sorry.
No, those are all very good tips. Cool. Smooth. Hello, Smooth. All right. Punishment. Let's hear it.
All right. You cheeky meme lords. I hope you are ready for your ears to be punished. Don't say I didn't warn you.
This is hard.
Filth incoming.
Привет из России. Привет, Станислав. Как дела?
Filth incoming.
Хорошо.
Filth incoming.
Очень хорошо. С днем рождения. It's all three things I know. Joker.
Seem to get enough wub. Tell your mother I miss her and want to kiss her where the sun don't shine. Damn, she's fine. That bitch is all mine.
Are you ready? I can't hear you.
That bitch is all mine.
Yeah, you're right. They're breaking boundaries here. You would think millennial nostalgia would have had it everywhere. And I guess that's come over the anime kid.
If you want me to go away, you know what you have to do. Jerk off. Jerk off, yeah, exactly. Let's go to the bathroom and climax.
Oh, wow,
into
this
that
is Big Mouth.
toilet paper.
Oh my god. Really? You guys doing picked up? Right.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead.
Well, that was punishing, all right. I guess that's what happens when you take a bunch of Virtual Riot presets and put them with some Mimi vocal samples. Man. I mean, in terms of like the wubs, I mean, it was decently well done. I mean, they weren't like all over the place. You know, decent rhythmic motifs. It's just there's really no core emotional musical core to the song other than, what was the line? Kissing your mom where the sun don't shine. Scandalous.
What? People do that?
No, honey, go back to bed. This is too inappropriate for you.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll give you a nice big old yes. Rough. Let's keep going. Tony Iron Mace, Pillow Thoughts. There's a nice, cute little gopher. 5:26. Well, we'll see about that. Okay, looks like we're gonna have a sleepy party now. Oof. We make a great couple. Who? Her? His? Who? Oh.
It's Tyler with gender bend.
Say that again? Okay, we're real slowing down here. This gopher is very happy. Alright. I have a feeling that this is going to be one of those things where as soon as you hear a minute or so, well, actually, it's nice. тебя очень красивая девочка. Наверное, она секрет твоей прекрасной музыки. Translation. You have a very beautiful girlfriend. Perhaps she's the secret behind my amazing music.
Yours?
Yeah. By
I'm
secret,
gonna say something really.
say it.
You made that shitty album that you never released when you were with your ex. So
Zing!
I'm sure she's a very nice lady.
I wish her all the best. But well, thank you, Stanislav. That was very nice.
Stanislav?
Stanislav. Stan, I guess. Yeah. I can't do that. Roll your R's. Or
I'm Italian.
one time I used to take Russian lessons when I was a kid, and one time I went to like a speech therapist or something, and she got me to roll my R's. Like I kept trying, like spitting everywhere and shit, and then finally I got it, but I didn't want to let it go because I knew if I stopped, I would just forget it forever. So I just kept going.
Right.
I just kept going for like 20 minutes. And then I never got it again.
I have no idea what this reptile has to do with this beat, but I love it.
It's nice. The beat is cool too.
You can fight me.
What does it say? Oh, we're not even listening, huh?
We're listening to the track. We're actually just not listening to each other.
I used to play Counter-Strike, yeah. When I was like 10.
Minecraft?
I've never played Minecraft. Yeah.
To play it. I don't know what it is or how to do it.
We can try it tonight if you want. Fuck. Oh, bazinga. Damn, that was very trippy, jazzy, and kind of quite the odyssey you got there. That was Pillow Thoughts by Troy Iron Mace. Wow, I don't know what to say about that. To be honest, I wasn't listening maybe as intently as I could have been, but then again, something about the track just sort of lends itself to kind of fading into the background. It felt very loungy and kind of long and sort of more like a jam rather than sort of a structured, focused track, which is not necessarily a bad thing. I think that's pretty standard for a lot of jazz and kind of fusion stuff, which is what seems to be the genre territory you seem to be in. Drums are really cool, although they felt a little over compressed or something like that. The solo at the end was interesting. Good chords, good sort of progressions throughout. Just, I don't know, maybe the length could have been shorter. Maybe there could have been a more concrete sort of main component to sort of focus our attention. What do you think, babe?
Yeah, I was thinking about something Frog Dad said earlier about how you kind of look for that like section to hold on to. I'm not articulating this very well. You're looking for the hook or something to like build up to, I suppose. And which I tend to do that too. However, that's not appropriate in every genre, so I don't know. Like I could give that feedback that you want some kind of hook, but maybe that's not appropriate or what they even want.
It's a very good point. And yeah, maybe we don't need a hook here.
If they're like, I know playing with a jazz band, there's not like
There's a head.
there. That's true. There's like the solo section that you repeat, and that's the bulk of the song is just vibing.
The vibe to womp ratio is completely off here. That's the basic point here that we're trying to make. So give a nice big old yes to Tony Iron Mace. Next up we have A Boy with Dial Up. Nice. A Boy.
You don't sound very clear. We could take it all apart. We could wipe away those tears. Part of me is now a part of you. We could pick off every part. I'd pick every part of you. Tyler, you don't sound very clear. We could take it all apart. We could wipe away those tears. Part of me is now a part of you. We could pick off every part. I'd pick every part of you. Baby, I think I'm going crazy. Lately, my head's a little
I feel like Hooks work in all genres.
Maybe I just
feel
need
like
you
Hooks
by
can
my
work in all
side.
genres.
I
They
just
could
want
come
you
up
by
more or
my
less depending
side.
on
I
all
won't
genres.
ever
That's a good
change my mind. Lately, this world's a little crazy. Taste this, your words are so amazing. I know, I just need you by my side. I don't wanna lose my mind. I don't wanna lose my fucking mind. Tyler, you don't sound very clear. We could take it all apart. We could wipe away those tears. Part of me is now a part of you. We could pick off every part. I pick every part of you. Tyler, you don't sound very clear. We could take it all apart. We could wipe away those tears. Part of me is now a part of you. We could pick off every part. I pick every part of you. Baby, I think I'm going crazy. Lately, my head's a little hazy. Maybe I just need you by my side. I just want you by my side. I won't ever change my mind. Lately, this world's a little crazy. Taste this, your words are so amazing. Right now, I just need you by my side. I don't wanna lose my mind. I don't wanna lose my fucking mind. Tyler, you don't sound very clear. We could take it all apart. We could wipe away those tears. Part of me is now a part of you. We could pick off every part. I pick every part of you. Tyler, you don't sound very clear. We could take it all apart. We could wipe away those tears. Part of me is now a part of you. We could pick off every part. I pick every part of you.
Cool. So that was Dial Up by At A Boy. Okay, so we're getting sort of into this indie synth pop bedroom territory. I like the sort of indie Mac DeMarco guitar. I like the, I thought the melody was decently catchy. It felt appropriate for a chorus. The song structure, I think, overall works well. It's not too long. Bass is pretty thick. That's nice.
Do you like that kind of subby bass on a track like this?
Yeah, on a track like this, I feel like you could go more for like, that sort of like disco bass that you hear in like Dua Lipa shit recently. My girl.
Love her.
Yeah, I think you could use a little bit more of that. I think that would add some more life to the track. This bass feels a little too stodgy for me. Yeah. Other things, I feel like the vocal delivery is a little forceful. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not a vocalist. I don't know how to articulate it. What do you think?
People in the chat are popping off with great feedback. I don't have anything to say that they didn't already say.
Right. I feel like the drum sound, I like the drum sound a lot, just needs a proper bass line to go with it. Either the guitars or vocals need to be reworked completely. Huh.
He was saying it doesn't resolve properly.
Doesn't resolve properly. Yeah, I guess I wasn't really hearing that. I just felt like the vocal delivery was a little shaky sometimes, both in timing, maybe in pitch slightly. There was also weird master automation that you had going on, sort of to transition into the chorus, like you were kind of band passing the whole thing. That was pretty unnecessary. I don't think you need to do anything like that. I think you could create tension by just removing elements, giving us a little riser, a nice fill, and maybe a crash to announce the beginning of the new chorus. So the sort of master automation just kind of feels like DJ playing with his new DJ M900 or whatever mixer. Cool. Awesome. Hey, thank you, Cats, for listening. Appreciate that. All right. Well, I hope that was useful, a boy. AKA JFO. How are we doing on time? We got time. Let's keep going. Jake Goip, 555 tracks. 2 tracks, huh?
Hey.
Niggas iffy, scum gang. Hey, got the story, scum gang.
Sounds promising.
Scum gang. Pop these niggas like a wheelie nigga, you a silly nigga. In the hood with them Billy niggas and them Hoover niggas. You run up and they shootin' niggas, we ain't hoopin' nigga. I'm a photographer. Yo, KB, you a loser nigga. Up that Uzi nigga. On the stoop, krills in my drawer, your girl's on my phone.
Okay,
Nokia,
really
baby.
bad.
She wanna fuck with keeping clothes on.
I keep
only want
going.
the jaw. I'm a fucker, then I dash home to the cash home. My username though, so I want some Robin nigga shit.
Yeah, this is really fucking bad. Let's keep going. Okay. And it's just silence. Gotcha. All right. Yike. Yeah, that was not very good. First track just sounded like some really bad, low quality rap over some lo-fi whatever. And then the next track was kind of psychedelic wash. Some guy, same guy, I assume, talking about something. I don't really know. Yeah, it just didn't really float my boat. Maybe that's just kind of the intent that I don't fuck with. Anyways, let's keep going. We got Ribbit, Kella, Flesh. All right, let's hear it. So that was Flesh. So very indie, lo-fi, washed out track. I mean, maybe once again, it's just sort of the aesthetic or intent that I don't really fuck with. I mean, it just sounds like there's way too much reverb on everything. And I know it's supposed to sound sort of like lo-fi and kind of sleepy deepy, stony baloney, but I just felt like there was way too much wash and reverb on your vocal, and probably also your guitar as well. I think maybe my sort of impression is that people do that to sort of cover up for any sort of imperfections in the vocal, and so that we can't really actually hear your voice. And baby, please just put yourself out there. You dig?
You just call him baby?
I want to hear the real you, Ribbit. So I'm going to give you a nice big old yes, and let's keep it going. Six track, Alaska. All right. Here we go. So that was Alaska by Kuska. So we got some lo-fi guitar shit for most of it. Very nice chords and progressions. And then, oh, look who's there. Yikes. And then had this like crazy expansive, super out of, left field, very large chords at the end with a bunch of grain delay and stuff. And I'm of two minds of this. I like the intent behind it because it helps break this out of the lo-fi box that you can find yourself in, and do something unexpected here, which I very welcome. However, it's very abrupt. It's kind of out of place. So I'm wondering if you could maybe, slowly bring up the amount of grain delay in the sort of breakdown section that you have right before, or fade it in somehow, or allude to it earlier in the track. I think also overall the track is maybe too lo-fi for its own good. It feels like there's like kind of everything's rolled off, low passed, and it sort of doesn't serve it actually that much. So I think brightening up the mix, I think will make it feel more cohesive and make the last part make more sense, and also sort of make it, do a greater service to the great guitar work and chords that you have going on here. Yeah. Yeah. What the fuck is going on here? All right, well, let's keep going. Nice big old yes. We got one more. All right. Rigorous. It's on Audius. Damn, that's daring. Yeah, shit. I need to put my album up on Audius. For those of you who don't know, Audius is supposed to be the SoundCloud killer. Hopefully it'll get there. Although SoundCloud isn't that bad, minus the ads and low streaming quality. Otherwise, it's pretty good. All right. Wow, that's a distorted ass kick. So, I mean, Kick was way too distorted. Synth's kind of very wumpusy and sort of not exactly the most pleasing sound design for that. Kind of sounds a little dorky. But who knows, maybe in the next 4 minutes of this track, you could have done something completely different. It probably would have been the best track I've ever heard in my life. But unfortunately, I got to go teach my next lesson. So thank you all so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Once again, big up to Dave Z, or just Dave, I guess, for winning the remix contest. Congratulations, Dave, and thank you all for participating. It was really awesome. If you haven't listened to my album yet, please check it out. It would mean the world to me. But otherwise, have a good one, guys. Peace.